Hello there, this is Malak, and welcome to part 6 of the Warlock of Firetop Mountain. We had a little fun last 5 sessions, I suppose, with a particular character, Alexandra. But I'm going to give this Dekin Strom a go. I kind of like his... I
don't know that.
Yeah, thanks Alexa, that's really good. Let's mute you. I quite like the fact that he's got some variety up close, but he's got this long-ranged attack, which I'm liking, which then also means that he dodges. So this dodge bolt, I don't know how often I'm going to be able to use this, but it's kind of cool. I like it. So I'm gonna give it a go and see what happens. Okay. Yeah, we don't need the tutorials. We just need to travel to the Firetop Mountain and just start. Okay, so at last your 2-day hike is over, when goblin bandits ambushed your convoy on the road to Zengis. You were outnumbered and had to fight your way to the safety of Anvil. One of the goblins, a so-called jailer named Rotgut, stole from you a valuable locket that was given to you in Cain Leshma. Many years ago by a priest of Arantis. You were planning to sell it for a princely sum and retire from the dangerous life of an armed caravan escort. Rumors in Anvil have led you to believe that the goblins that attacked your convoy were under the command of none other than Zagor, the mysterious warlock who rules Firetop Mountain. You are determined to find the jailer, reclaim your prize, and buy a horse to travel back to Sardath. If there is a sizable fortune left after this, so much the better. You've also heard tales from the locals that the warlock is a man to be feared as much as he is wealthy. You're not easily intimidated, but if a djinn were to appear and grant you 100 gold pieces and a Femfreyan stallion in return for your soul, you might just take the deal. You cautiously approach the cave entrance, which you know is used frequently by goblins. You check that your crossbow is secure on your back and grip the hilt of your sword. You are ready to face any foe. Your adventure starts here. Okay, so I like the fact that it's definitely giving me a different mission. So different character, different mission. That's cool. I'm assuming the inside's going to have broadly the same layout, or maybe it'll be randomized a little bit, because that crystal orb thing right at the end of my last venture, my last quest, whatever you want to call it, that had its interior randomized a bit, but it also was quite a grid system. So it'll be interesting to see if the interior is different this time around. Let's peer into the gloom of this cave. So far it looks broadly similar, but it's early days. You see dark, slimy walls with pools of water on the stone floor in front of you. The air is cold and dank. Hearing faint scurrying to the east, you light your lantern. This place stinks of goblins and orcs. I'm looking forward to getting my hands on my locket so I can get out of here. I'll step into the blackness. Yeah, let's go to the fork ahead. Okay, looks about the same. I'm going to go east. Don't want to disturb that random orc. Let's just go east, which is different from where we went before. See how it varies. The sound of scurrying continues ahead of you, as well as the sound of heavy footsteps. I could hide, but I'm sure I can take on whoever's coming. A few yards ahead, the limit of the light cast by your lantern, you catch sight of a cleft in the tunnel wall. I could fit into that cleft, but there's no way I'm hiding this early in my quest. Coming towards you along the passageway are 2 ugly green-skinned creatures. You've disturbed an orc patrol. I feel pretty confident about taking down these 2. As they unsheath their weapons, you arm yourself and prepare to fight. I am a confident person. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to fight. It's been more than just a week since I played the game, because I sort of finished the first 5 sessions and then I'm pushing forward a little bit. So I can't attack any of them at the moment, but what I am gonna do... You know what, stuff it. Let's do a dodge bolt. Okay. The hell with it. I've got more skill than these two, but if I roll like shit, then that doesn't make a difference. I am really stuck in this corner. I thought there was like a double like slash that I could do. Oh, there it is. That's the right slash. It's just weird how it's highlighting. I've got one turn left on my dodge bolt. Damn it! I'm gonna get wrecked. I'm not doing that well. Better. Dodge bolt. There we go. Dodge bolt's a nice fast one. I like it. Yeah, that was 4 stamina. That's a lot for that first encounter. A quick search of the orc's body has turned up a handful of gold pieces, a crude bone charm, and a half-eaten rat on a stick. Mmm, delicious. Yeah, bone charm might be useful. I don't know. You pocket the bone charm, trying not to retch as you get close to the orc's stinking corpse. Maybe it'll be useful later. Cautiously, you make your way further down the dank tunnel. The passageway soon comes to an end at a solid-looking wooden door. Trying to open it, the door refuses to budge. You listen at the door, but hear nothing. Oh, I think I could easily break this door down. It says easily, so I'm just going to kick it down. You give the door an almighty kick and it swings open easily. You're about to enter when you notice that the room is actually a pit. Oh, thank goodness. If you charged the door, you'd be nursing a sore rump by now. Examining the pit, you notice that the sides are full of handholds, so it should not be difficult to climb back. Yeah, I'm going to just gently climb into the pit. Looking around, you see 2 cave entrances leading off from the pit opposite you. Mouldering bones litter the floor, small piles of them stuck together in pools of... What the fuck? Foetid slime. Foetid? I mean, I know fetid, but foetid? Is that a word? I don't know. Let's head... I mean, that looks like a dead end, so let's explore that dead end. Oh, actually, no, I think it might be turning around to the right a bit, maybe? I don't know. You enter a small cave with slime dripping from its rough rock walls. A sickly sweet smell assaults your senses as you enter. It is the smell of rotting meat, the remains of rats, and even a half-eaten goblin lie in one corner. Oh, I'm just bashing my mic as Freya takes over my lap. In another is a large joint of meat. Looks like whoever was using this place, a larder, is saving this choice giant aardwolf for later. Thankfully, this does not look like the jailer that stole my locket. Why is that thankful? Oh, hang on. I wouldn't want to be picking through those remains. I'm going to take the meat, because that's useful if I go the other way. Although you don't fancy eating it yourself, it might prove to be of use to you somehow elsewhere. You pick it up and put it in your pack. You leave the cave and return to the central pit. I'm going to go in the other cave. What's in here? The first thing that hits you as you approach the cave is the stench. An unpleasant melange of mushrooms and rotting meat. Whatever was nearby, you sense it is not strayed far from its home. The smell is sickening in here. I'm not sure how much I can take. I mean, I'm just gonna Yeah, let's have a little look. Can't go in there and then give up just because it smells bad. As you peer deeper into the gloomy cave, suddenly, I lost my track. You suddenly see a pair of evil-looking eyes appear from the darkness. A slime beast lurks within and has spotted you! 2 hideous slime zombies, previous adventurers reanimated by the slime, have also emerged from the goo. They shamble towards you with one sole purpose. The slime beast, meanwhile, launches itself at you with its powerful hind legs. It's a lot of monsters. That's like 3 enemies. The zombies, I assume, are going to be pretty weak, but who knows? Looking at their health bars, it certainly looks that way. Oh, damn it, I walked straight into that. Okay, so they have like a left attacky thing. Oh, it was attacking me at the same time. I'm glad I won that contest. Let's just move. Good. Oh boy, this is getting a bit hairy. Nice. Oh, do they attack to the right, or was it to the left? I can't remember now. I think it was to the right. So, I'm gonna back up, which is probably not the best choice. Yes, there we go. And I'm gonna dodge bolt. Oh, damn it. That's not good. So I'm just gonna right slash because I might get. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. That was nice. So it looks like it's gonna try and attack. I'm just gonna move. Okay, took a bit of damage, but could have been worse. That was a lot of damage, actually. But I've defeated them nonetheless. The creature's dead. You wipe the disgusting ichor that passes for their blood from your weapon and investigate. Apart from the sticky pools of acidic slime and various molds of other altogether more unpleasant material, there is nothing of interest here. Okay, so that's kind of like a wasted space. Let's leave the pit. So it looks like the Ardwall for me is the thing to get from that area. Okay, let's keep going. A little way along the passage, you come to what is clearly a sentry post. Sleepy Orc. This lazy orc needs a surprise wake-up call! Oi! You shout, kicking the orc awake. He grumpily gets up with a start, drawing his weapon and snarls at you ready to fight. I should have just skewered it while it was unconscious. I know it's a little bit cowardly, but, you know, I kind of feel like it's an acceptable level of cowardice. Yeah, that guy's just ran into all of my attacks. Here are the doggos, which we met in a previous playthrough. The passageway begins to widen until you enter the cave. However, blocking the cave's exit are 2 of the ugliest creatures you've ever seen. Horrible, disgusting, gross orc hounds. Yeah. Gross. These poor wretches have not been looked after very well, it seems. Maybe I should put them out of their misery. Now I'm going to distract them with some food, because I know I'm going to throw them a nice joint of meat. Taking the giant aardwolf joint from your backpack, you toss it toward the orc hounds. The hungry animals pounce on it immediately. They wrestle over the meat for a moment until they manage to tear it in half with their powerful jaws. Taking their prizes away to opposite sides of the cave, they leave the way through clear. Not hesitating for a second, you take the opportunity to sneak past the orc hounds as they noisily devour the rancid meat. So there you go. That's the way to do that, I guess. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna rest. Sit on the bench and rest. Gain some stamina back. Let us continue. To your left, on the west face of the passage, there is a rough-cut wooden door. Let's have a little look inside. The door opens to reveal a small, smelly room. In the center of the room is a rickety wooden table on which stands a lit candle, and underneath the table there's a box. Asleep on the straw mattress, groaning, is an orc. Obviously, these orcs do not have the same work ethic as the goblins that attacked my convoy. Let's see if I can... Whee! How lucky am I? I mean, lucky enough, I guess. Okay. So I find a mouse, and some gold pieces. I release the little pet mouse, and I'm gonna carry on up the passageway. No noise coming from this door. The door opens to reveal a small room with a stone floor and dirty walls. There is a stale smell in the air. In the center of the room there is a makeshift wooden table on which standing is a lit candle. Under the table is a small box. And using your keen eye, you can see that it moves every so often. In the far corner of the room is a straw mattress. Thrust your weapon into the box. Stabby stabbies. There's an angry hiss which is quickly silenced. Looking more closely, you discover that you have skewered some angry snakes that were trapped inside. There appears to be nothing else inside the box. It must have been a practical joke made by one of the orcs. You decide to head deeper. I'm going to go eastward. I'm trying to think whether I went particularly far eastward. I don't think so, but let's do it anyway. Oh, this is definitely not where I've been before. Oh boy, that's a lot of orcs. You follow the passage as it slopes downwards until you find yourself at the corner of a large chamber. The architecture suggests that this was originally made by dwarven hands, and it has clearly been repurposed by the orcs. It appears to have been turned into some kind of training hall. Dotted around the chamber are a number of wooden posts that bear the marks of axes and other weapons. A cacophonous din echoes around the hall as green-skinned creatures in leather armor either strike their posts with wooden swords or each other with wooden cudgels. You guess this is what passes for training session amongst these brutish orcs. Look at all these orcs. Even I am not so foolish as to rush in. At the eastern head of the chamber there are two doors. Along half the north wall of the hall is another doorway secured by an iron gate. Moderately lucky. I mean, taking all the orcs with overwhelming odds. No. Yeah, I'm gonna sneak east. Keeping close to the wall, you begin to make your way around to the edge of the chamber. The orcs are on the lookout for intruders, but you skillfully manage to stay out of their sight. Your dexterity allows you to quickly slip past the boots. Oh, okay. Okay, so my dexterity... I'm just a little bit of a sneaky ninja. Fortunately, you make it to the far side of the chamber without any of the orcs noticing. One door has a dented shield nailed to it, while the other is with a battered helm. Stupid creatures pillaging this place. It's gonna be so easy. The shield and a helm. Helm was like maybe command-related things, like maybe a boss. Don't know. Go through the shield. Oh, hello. You find yourself inside a moderately sized chamber and are immediately hit by a wall of heat. On the far side of the chamber is a crude forge, its coals glowing red hot. In front of it, a heavy-set orc is hammering out the dents in a damaged breastplate over an anvil. Nearby are two goblin assistants. One of them is eagerly watching its master repairing the armor, while the other is cowering in fear in the corner. Evidently, this miserable creature has been recently punished. Maybe these goblins know of a devious rotgut. Hearing you enter, the orc armorer looks up, an angry expression on his ugly face. Hey, You know where Rockgut is? The cowering goblin looks over you when you mention Rockgut's name. The creature obviously recognizes the name. Before you can question further, the orc armorer charges at you, his scorched leather apron flapping about him and his heavy hammer raised ready to deal you a fatal blow. The goblins shriek with glee as they rush over, no doubt to curry favor with their master. So the goblin knows. Is there a way I can subdue the goblin? Or like if I take out the orc, will the goblins give up? But the goblin recognized the name. I like the little bubbling forges. It's a nice little addition. Dodge bolt. Pew! And slash right. And I'm gonna just attack the orc. Oh, we're moderately evenly matched. Oh, and I roll like shit, so that's fun. I'm kind of stuck now. I'm just gonna have to randomly attack. Okay, so... Haha, lol. Maybe once I've defeated them, I get to question them. You know what I mean? Damn it. Incorrect way of doing things. Let's just attack. I think they're pretty low skilled. I mean, yeah, literally 5. God damn it, the little shit's just being a fuck. Yeah, have a... Oh. The little bugger! Yes! God, he was slippery. The cowering goblin looks over at you when you mention Rockgut's name, the creature obviously... Yeah. Defeated! The battle done, you quickly search the armorer's room and find the orc's loot inside a small chest. You scoop up the coins and stash it in your backpack. It's a shame I had to kill that goblin, because I have a feeling he knew what Rockgut is. Who Rockgut is, I don't fucking know. With nothing else of interest in the armory, you decide to leave. I mean, the background noise is just weird as anything. Right, well, I'm gonna open the door with the helmet. But before we find out what's beyond there, I think that's probably it for this episode. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, guys. Cheerio.